Alright guys, market is looking like absolute trash, which is why I have this cheat code right in front of us, which can probably tell us something in the market, right? This is not nice. Honestly guys, this is not nice, right? I mean, this is the only cheat code and this is the only support that we were looking forward to, that the price action could simply get reaccumulated right here and maybe replicate what was done by Bitcoin back in October 2020 itself. But it looks to me like the momentum is kind of waning out, folks. This could most likely extend to the downside, guys. But well guys, you know the deal, all of us knows the deal, that price action could simply come down all the way towards 42,500 and the structure is still gonna look okay, right? But are we gonna wait for that to happen to us? Probably not, guys, probably not. Maybe our momentum is changing, the direction of the market is changing, new trend could potentially be emerging from these levels, and at first we could be looking at a little restab, a little test of $53,000 real quick, guys. I mean, essentially, if you close this daily candle right here in this kind of bearish posture, you will not take any time in the next candle to go all the way towards $52,000, guys. Essentially, the trending bias, the bullish trending bias for Bitcoin in the small to mid time frame is kind of over. This is telling us that, guys. I mean, essentially, you had, I mean, I'm not even kidding, daily bearish divergence playing out. TSI is rolling to the downside. Look guys, these indicators, RSI and TSI, is something which we were ignoring because we had clear cut support coming from the bottom side. Now since this bottom support is being invalidated, with volatility just start picking up, and well, essentially the daily candle could potentially close below this line right here, you would be focusing on RSI right here, guys. Once again, we would be putting a lot of focus into momentum oscillators and TSI, which is simply telling us that yes, this direction most likely is going to be towards the downside, guys. So what could happen in the coming days is, even if we get supported from this level right here, which is going to be your last support at $58,000, most likely you'll bounce back towards 62 and then you'll reject the price action once again, guys. Then maybe we'll see what happens then, but most likely retest towards $62,000 Bitcoin is going to be a sell-off, guys. Unfortunately, the momentum is kind of brewing up to the downside, so let's see what comes up. Let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. But until then, altcoins are completely going to look obliterated in the market, right? The only reason being the god of altcoins, guys, it's going to be Ethereum. Ethereum is not looking nice as well because, well, no shit, right? If Bitcoin is losing its shit, Ethereum will most likely double down on losing that shit and maybe just kind of capitulate in the small time frames. And guys, look, I'm pretty much sure in the 10 to 15 minute time frame there's a fucking bear market going on. Yep, just check it out, guys. It's a bear market on small time frames right here. On the 3-day, what are we doing? We're just retesting the 21 simple, so we can expect some bounces coming from these exact points, guys. I mean, essentially Ethereum holding on to $4,000. Isn't this the level that we were waiting for, guys? I mean, essentially you had a clear-cut cup and handle breakout, and this is turning out to be a swing failure as of now. This is kind of like a momentum in out, but benefit of doubts to the price action right here because we are bouncing from the 21 exponential on the 3-day with, well, potentially, guys, look, RSI is not that nice, right? I mean, RSI is losing the momentum as well. TSI, on the other hand, is going for that bearish cross. This could extrapolate into bigger down move, guys. This potentially could extrapolate into some, well, volatile behavior in the price action as a whole, but I would be targeting $3,100 Ethereum at first if we lose the 21 exponential on daily, guys, level by level, step by step. And well, potentially crazy amount of bearish divergence is also kind of playing out in the 3-day time frame, which is why this leg could be extended, guys. So all of that hocus focus theories from $700 Ethereum video, guys, that I posted 2 days ago is going to come into reality or not, that is something which time will tell us. But if this is a swing failure right here, and if we do take out these levels, $3,000 to the downside, most likely you'll be revisiting 1700, and the bullish leg that was supposed to be expanded for the rest of the year itself would most likely be cancelled out, right? So most likely you'll be sitting in the sidelines waiting for reaccumulation phases to get over, and then we'll see if the market is worth entering or not. But until then, guys, most likely in the small time frames you could have a little bounce, but the momentum is kind of changing, right? Let's see what's happening in the 4-hour time frame. Are we losing 200 simple? Are we doing that? Look, guys, whenever you do lose the 200 simple on the 4-hour, that kind of tells you that the momentum is kind of shifting for good, right? I mean, this is what happened last time, guys. You started violating the 200 simple on the 4-hour time frame. You were choppy in these areas for some time, but ultimate resolution did come to the downside. And guys, just for fun right here, I mean, this one came towards your 618 levels, right? Just there, I mean, almost there, wick to wick, it was just there at 618. So what we could expect is right here, guys. Look, I mean, essentially I don't want to talk about these levels because most likely every single YouTuber is talking about this kind of crazy shit in the market, that Ethereum can come down to 618 and get picked up right here. It could happen. I mean, I'm pretty much sure it could happen. I mean, this could be a, I don't know, a dip buying opportunity in the market as a whole at 618, which is your $3,500 levels. But let's kind of back this up with the volume profile ranges as well. Do we have anything unique right there? We do have crazy amount of volume coming at the 786, certainly not at the 618, guys. I mean, well, the 618 is kind of starting from your higher volume nodes right here, but essentially this does not have a lot of volume, right? Most of the volume is coming in at $3,200 Ethereum, which is going to be your clear-cut 786, and which is kind of extending with your 382 levels as well from the previous bullish retracement structure right here. The 4-hour volatility has started expanding with the resolution coming to the downside. So yes, multiple things telling us that, oh my goodness, guys, the RSI is below 30 levels right here. Extreme bearish control zone. I mean, yeah, Ethereum is in bear control, guys. Bull control is over. I mean, this extension to the upside was simple bull control zone. Now we are dripping below some bull control zone. We're getting into bear control zone, at least in the intraday time frames, which is why most likely your resolutions are for real. And well, at least we could be testing your $3,600 levels, guys, which is kind of your 618 as well. If you talk about this entire extension right here, we can talk about this entire zone coming to fruition pretty soon. Now, I think we got a good look in trade as well, right? I mean, if Bitcoin goes to the upside, let's just say it retests $6,300, watch for Ethereum's price action kind of get rejected from these levels, guys. I mean, I do expect Ethereum to play out something like Bitcoin itself, because ETH BTC would be weak in the market as well. Most likely you could be looking at a good looking short position entering the market, right? And then you could be targeting these levels, guys. Although I feel that if this 12-hour candle is going to be closing like this, the momentum is going to be real. So we could expect some clear flush out, guys. I mean, this is something which we simply could expect down the line. I mean, not down the line, we could expect this today as well, right? Hopefully not, but if that happens, we have a good looking range right here. I mean, guys, I do believe that the market is getting into a trader's dynamic once again, right? I mean, this is not a hodling dynamic once again, at least in the small time frames, So if you're trading actively in the market, I mean, yes, this is going to be looking like a good opportunity as a whole until Ethereum and Bitcoin is going to get into that range bound situation, guys. Now let's talk about this as well. Did we get rejected from the 1618? Nope, we did not. We didn't even make our way towards 1618. I mean, since we were fractalizing Ethereum's price action history, so we were kind of comparing this entire zone of reaccumulation to what is happening right here, guys. And essentially this is looking quite similar, to be honest with you, right? What was happening right here is that Ethereum was volatile on these levels, and this was also resolving a cup and handle, guys. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is just an exact replica of what is happening right now, right? I mean, just to fractalize things up, first cup right here, a handle, and then a good looking breakout, but then a breakdown, bam, once again to some shit zones, and kind of negating this structure once again, kind of spending some time right here on these levels. Ethereum did spend a lot of time right here, guys. You still are holding your $4,000 support. Once you lose that, then you can talk about some shit zones and shit price action once again in the market, right? Until then, guys, benefit of doubt right here. Most likely in the small time frames, this could be a dip which could take the price action retesting $4,600 once again, or $4,800 as well, and then we'll see what happens, right? Then we'll see what happens. Look, guys, BTC has given us clear cut early indicator in the market. I mean, this is a clear cut early indicator, guys, because I'm just gonna simply stick to what I've been talking about in the recent days, guys. The Bitcoin Fibonacci golden ratio and all the supports that are coming alongside this golden ratio support line right here, guys, moving average right here. I'm going to be sticking to this, and if the prophecy is going to be true, if this one breaks, I mean, we're going to be looking at a continuation move, guys. Most likely a continuation move could come down all the way towards $50,000 at. Let's talk about other major crypto assets for this video, guys, or should we? All right, just one major crypto asset. We'll talk about Link right here, guys, because my brother is kind of freaking out as the price action kind of dips below $30 levels. So we'll take a look at that. Oh, we wigged below 30, but we are at 29.5, so we are kind of getting supported, right? I mean, this is still below the Fibonacci golden ratio, guys. I mean, it's in an accumulation, guys. This is most likely a reaccumulation zone right here. I mean, this will spend some time alongside the 350 moving average, because this is something which Link has done for a very long time. You can see right here again and again. Price action getting picked onto these levels is not, let's just say, it's a very common thing for Chainlink itself as a whole, right? So we could expect similar kind of price action behaviors for Chainlink coming down all the way towards $25, and then maybe we can expect this one to get picked up in the end. So until $25 are being held on Chainlink, everything is going to be fine. Most likely this is going to be a good looking buying opportunity in the mid time frames, guys, and then we could be targeting all the way towards $40 Chainlink coming down the line. Essentially, yes, this correction is quite nasty, but yep, most likely these things are dips, guys, to be honest with you, as of now. Let's see what Bitcoin does in the market, guys. I think I'm going to be winding up this quick little update right here, and I will catch all of you pretty soon with another Bitcoin video, guys, most likely happening tomorrow itself. Bye for now.